More Commitment 2026 coverage tonight. The Associated Press is calling the GOP primary in the race for Agriculture Commissioner for Cody Simpson.
And taking a look at where the vote totals stand right now, Simpson has more than 60% of the vote and will be moving on to the general election. Cody Simpson and his campaign watched the results tonight in West Columbia.
Our Peyton Furtado was with his campaign and had his reaction to the results.
Well, you hate to use a term like landslide, but that's basically what we saw here for the Commissioner of Agriculture race, at least for the runoffs in the Republican primary. Cody Simpson coming out just about an hour and a half after the polls closed, accepting his win alongside Governor Henry McMaster. Cody Simpson saying he's grateful to South Carolinians and to farmers in our region, and he's excited to get to work putting South Carolina and the U.S. first. His major goals for our agriculture industry, which is the #1 industry in our state, $52 billion industry. He wants to take care of beginning farmers and veteran farmers, people who are coming out of the military. He wants to make sure we have good quality food from local sources. He also wants to bolster things like the timber industry, bring them back within our area. Here's what he had to say tonight.
I believe in our communities. I know that they're with me in the fact that we're tired of overdevelopment. We're tired of all this solar. We're tired of data. We're tired of our farms disappearing. We've lost close to 2,000 of those family farms.
Governor Henry McMaster saying he was the right choice for the job.
He's a fifth-generation farmer. He's working in the state government. He's working as a farmer first. He's worked in state government. He's worked with the federal government. He's got a master's degree and a bachelor's degree, and he is committed to the farmers and agriculture and agribusiness in South Carolina.
Of course, Cody Simpson will still have to face off against the Democratic candidate in November. We're going to see how that goes. In the meantime, he says to whom much is given, much is expected, and he says he's excited to hopefully measure up to those expectations. In Columbia, Peyton Furtado, WYFF News 4.
Peyton, thank you. Simpson's opponent, Danny Lee Ford II, was holding a watch party in Anderson.
And our Shell Ramin spoke to him tonight shortly after the Associated Press called the race.
We are at Boondocks in Anderson County, where this back room is just filled with supporters for Danny Lee Ford II, for Ag Commissioner. And despite the AP calling a win for Cody, we have him here with all of his closest family and friends to basically be there to support him. And, you know, you had mentioned a lot that really the future of food prosperity, you're doing this really for your kids, too.
Yeah, you know, we tried as hard as we could. You know, I mean, I was the last one in it. I had the least amount of money, and we really worked hard and tried to bring it through. You know, I just really want people to understand that this is not the governor's office. This is not the lieutenant governor's office. It's not the attorney general. This affects people's lives every day, and I hope he's up to the job. We need somebody up there that is really going to pull through for our farmers, and that's what it was all about for me. So I hope that he can really do something to change stuff up, because right now we are in trouble. I mean, you know, that was not just a campaign platform. Our farmers are in trouble, and somebody's going to have to do something.
Right here locally, what can you still do as a farmer in order to make a difference?
Oh, no, I'm an advocate, so I love representing people. I love, you know, going out there and know that these people are working hard. I've said it 100 times, you know, we've been in every big room in the country, and those people don't impress me. These people that are day in, day out, fighting for their farm on a minimum budget, trying to keep their land and family going, that's what impresses me. And so I just really pray and hope that this country can see this agriculture and what we're doing, and that we really need to support these people.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for being here with us today, and everybody here to support you as well. And we have much more information on Ford's background as well. You can find that on our website. For now, we are in Anderson County. Shell Ramin, WYFF News 4.
All right, Shell, thank you. And as the projected winner in the Republican race, Cody Simpson will face Democratic candidate Deshaun Blanding in November's general election.